is the dedicated efforts of the Alan Cox Show video team, led by the unflappable Bill Squire. And, of course, if you have that iHeartRadio app and is working properly, you can listen to the show there. I've had a lot of people ask me about the Cleveland Funny Bus because I mentioned it in passing that we were going to start back up with the Cleveland Funny Bus. We did this last summer, and it was a lot of fun, and we are starting it again. I will have tickets to give to you this coming Monday and Tuesday, but we're going to do Wednesdays in May and June on the Cleveland Funny Bus. And Bill and I will be alternating weeks as your hosts. And if you haven't been on the Cleveland Funny Bus, it is a lot of fun.
It is very fun.
So fun. So there's local comics who act as tour guides, and they've got a couple of new ones on there, I think. I haven't met the new crew. But it's like this.
Darjon Bentley is a newer one, and Sarah Volpio. And I know both those people from the comedy scene.
Okay. Well, there you go. Cleveland Funny Bus leaves from Collision Bend Brewing, right? I think you can go to clevelandfunnybus.com. I think that funnybus.net, sorry. I want to make sure I have the information correct for you. It sells out very quickly. It's BYOB too, by the way. They give you a couple of tickets with your admission where you can go into Collision Bend and grab a couple of pops. But if you want to bring something on the bus, you can do that. You can bring beer and wine, whatever. And so these comics who are very funny people, they act as your tour guides through Cleveland. And some weeks I'm your host, some weeks Bill is your host. And basically we're there to hang out with you guys, right? The first season we did last year on the Funny Bus, I enjoyed it so much because as a transplant to Cleveland, even though I've been here for a while, I don't really do that much. I do this for a living, right? And it takes up most of my time. And so being on a tour bus like that, it was very informative for me. And so it was a lot of fun. So every Wednesday in May and June, we're going to be hosting the Cleveland Funny Bus. So buy tickets because, like I said, they go fast. It leaves from Collision Bend Brewing. I will be your host for week 1, which is next Wednesday, and then Bill and I will alternate weeks hosting for you. So maybe there's one of us you can't stand. Find a week that the other one is hosting, and vice versa. Or just get a ticket and come whenever you want. But it leaves from Collision Bend Brewing, right there in the flats, funnybus.net, the details. But I will have pairs of tickets for you Monday and Tuesday of next week. And then we go out on the Funny Bus on Wednesday. So I can't wait. Of course, Mary can't host this year because she is, check my notes.
Banned.
Not here.
Oh.
Banned. She banned from the Funny Bus. No, you were deep in the pocket of sobriety when we did the Funny Bus, right? Yeah.
Doesn't mean I didn't take my shirt off.
Oh, really? Oh, so you've brought some of the fun of drunk mayor into the world of sober mayor.
Flash a little nip.
Hey, that's great.
People were upset.
Well, I was going to say, if you took your shirt off, I imagine you'd flash more than a little nip.
I took my shirt off. I didn't take my bra off.
Oh, well, that's
some,
less fun.
Some areola peeked out?
Yeah, that's less fun.
Little,
I like it more
just
when...
a little flap down, just a little...
Mm-hmm.
Like
so you took your pants off, too?
No,
not those flaps.
She mentioned flaps, and I wanted to make... Okay, well, there you go. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. They kind of... there are a couple of different routes, by the way, because it's not just one trip. You know, like whatever week you go, you'll go through some different neighborhoods in Cleveland. It's about a 90-minute trip.
And if you do it right, you're BYOB and not remembering what they told you anyway.
Right. Well, it's one of those things that's so fun that I have to remind myself to not get wrecked on the Cleveland Funny Bus because it's easy to do. Everybody's screwing around and having fun, and but I got to keep a good head on my shoulders. I don't want to make a fool of myself in front of people who have paid good money to come spend time with us. So, but anyway, Monday and Tuesday up for people who have asked, because I mentioned it a couple of weeks ago, that confirming that we were going back with the Funny Bus. But those are the details. So funnybus.net, I will be your host for week 1, which is next Wednesday. And then Bill and I will alternate weeks. And I think the last week we're doing it is the 19th of June. So you have...
All right, let's see if I can figure out the schedule of this then. So if you're the 8th and I'm the next week, that would be... Alan, can you pull out the computer?
Mm-hmm.
The computer.
That would be May 15th.
correct.
All right. And then you would do the 22nd. And then hold on, computer time again. Can you restart it?
Oh, yeah, sure thing. I'm sorry. Hold on, I'm restarting it. Hold on. It's a very large,
It's a
complicated
big,
piece of
old
it.
computer, but it gets the job done.
So I'm doing the 8th. You're doing the 15th.
And then you're doing the 22nd.
What's the next one I do? You got it. That's
And
right.
then the next one after that will be me. It'll be May 29th.
You got it.
Yeah,
Well,
this
hold on,
is
I gotta
crazy.
restart this thing.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry. This is an iHeart computer.
Make sure you check the spark plug.
Okay, and then I am back for June the 5th.
All right. So that means that the 12th of June.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's a leap month. That was a trick question.
Oh.
No, of course you're back for the 12th.
Now, is there still going to be one on the 19th because that's Juneteenth and it's a holiday?
Of course there's going to be one
and
on
we're taking
Juneteenth.
that day off.
Yes, I'll be in blackface. Is that okay? Is that still frowned upon?
All right. Do what you want.
Are we taking Juneteenth off?
You said.
You said because we didn't take Martin Luther King Day off.
Yeah, but I want to be here to tell people about the Funny Bus on that day.
Well, you can come in. But
I'm
you
taking-
told us we were allowed to have that day
I'm
off.
taking that day off.
Right, yes. I guess we're going to be off the 19th, aren't
I got
we?
a Juneteenth party planned.
You do not.
I do. I'm going to have a pool party.
Juneteenth. Oh, well,
Yeah.
that could be any day.
Right, but I have that Wednesday off.
It's not
so
specifically for Juneteenth.
A midday party, like a midweek party or a midweek day off is very rare, so I'm going to make the most of it.
I don't like a midweek day off. It throws my rhythm completely off.
Oh, it's going to
We're
throw
on-
my rhythm way
Well,
off because
yeah.
we're going to be drinking at the pool in the sun.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, we're here Monday and Tuesday of that week, and then Thursday and Friday.
No, just take Thursday and Friday off because then it's your birthday.
I'm not doing that. No, I'm going to this thing with my wife the weekend of my birthday. Her cousin's getting married. One of her cousins is getting married, and he's having this huge get together in Bloomington, Indiana. My wife went to IU. So it's going to be this thing with like all the cousins and the significant others, and it should be fun, but, it's my birthday weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, I don't care about my birthday, so it's not that big of a deal. But anyway, so short story long, that's what's going on with the Funny Bus. Go to funnybus.net. We'd love to have you along. It's a lot of fun. I got to take a break here. We're going to talk to actor Alan Ruck around 3 o'clock. He is in town on Friday for an evening with Alan Ruck. I'll be your host over at the Agora. We're going to screen Ferris Bueller's Day Off. We're going to have some Q&A. It's going to be a lot of fun, so pick his brain shortly. I'll have those Opeth tickets for you. If you like your metal of the Swedish Prague variety, the second night of their U.S. tours here in Cleveland. So we'll hook those up, get you set up for that Aerosmith farewell show at the Romo Fijo, and whatever else. Back after these.
It's the Alan Cox Show.
On our free iHeartRadio app and your favorite smart device. Just tell it to play the Alan Cox Show.
On iHeartRadio.